Yo, what's good, Bronco Nation? We back again for season two, episode three of Inside the Stable. I got my host here, Mr. Coach Will. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing today? Good.
I'm
Ready?
good. I'm
Fired up,
good.
man.
You fired up?
Yeah, I'm fired up, man. I can't even get to tell you why. I'm fired up, man.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, so what we gonna talk about today? We gonna jump into our recap the Steel City Bobcats game from last Saturday, and then we go jump into
Mhm.
talking about this upcoming match against the Beaver County Bengals. It's a rivalry that's starting to brew. We know they got a little hatred for. Well, I ain't gonna say hatred. Let me not say that word, but we know they got a little animosity after last year's championship game. But we're gonna get more into
Mhm.
that though. But let's get into let's actually we're gonna interview one of our starting quarterbacks, Mr. Kylan Stuball. What's going on, my guy?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm good and you. I'm good and you. So for y'all don't know, this is Colin Stuball, the starting QB number 5 for the Cleveland Broncos. Uh, we got a couple of questions for you, man. We just want to get into your background, your football background, man, if that's okay with you. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with a little bit of how you handle your pressure, because I want to know, being a QB, you know, you got a lot on your plate. You got to be able to read the field, see where the pressure's coming from. You got a lot to deal with. So how do you maintain your focus and composure in high pressure situations, like basically like a tie game in the final minutes? How do you handle yourself?
You really just gotta focus on one thing at a time, not letting everything overwhelm you. So you just gotta focus on one thing at a time and read the field.
I got you. All right, Coach Will.
Oh yeah, I got something for you, man. Your mental preparedness, right? You talking about mental preparation. Like pregame. What's some of your pregame mental routine look like? What do you have like? You have any specific rituals where you get in the zone, or what do you do to kind of get yourself prepared for that game?
Uh, Normally I just listen to music and then get on the field early, stretch, get my body right, and then get my mind right. 'Cause I just gotta
Okay,
envision like what I want to do in the game.
I
Gotcha.
like
So,
that.
picking backing off that, I know that this is probably your first time playing against this team coming up Saturday, man. It's a big game. It's almost turning into a rivalry game now. What are you doing to prepare for this game? You know, as far as are you watching film? Are you studying tendencies of the defense? What are you doing to prepare for this game?
I'm for sure watching film because I gotta go back and watch the last year game because I've been hearing they've been talking about it a lot. Like that was one of the first things I heard about when I got here.
Oh, okay. All right, Coach Will.
I do got a question for you, man. So it don't got to be with the team now because I know it's only been a short stint, but describe to me a time where you had to step up as a leader. Even if you weren't the captain of the football team, describe to me a time in your football career from, it could be from a youngster to now that you had to step up and be that voice or reason.
I say when I really stepped up and into the leadership role, that'll say my junior year of high school at
Mm,
Joe's. We was I could say because our last game we was down 27-0 in the fourth quarter and
mm.
we almost made a comeback. It was at the end of the game in like the last 5 minutes. It was 21-27.
That's a good comeback though.
That's definitely a great comeback, man. And wish I could have pulled it off though, but that's definitely a great comeback though. So trying to pick it back a little bit off that, as far as being like defining teamwork, what does being a good teammate means to you, and how do you demonstrate it both on and off the field?
You just gotta know your teammates, know how you gotta talk to them and how they respond to certain things. And
Gotcha,
then off the
Okay.
field, you just spend time with them. You get extra catches, extra throws. Just spend time with them.
gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about some game management here. Walk me through your decision making process in a split like second, like it's fourth down or a turnover. Walk me through like that quick split decision that you got to make in that fourth down pressure play.
Forward down, I don't, I don't really think too much in game. It's really off instinct right now. But
Mm,
like fourth down plays is you really got to read the defense, see how they playing it, and then you react off of that.
yeah.
All
I
right.
will say this. Speaking on that for you, during that Erie game, you had a few plays where you made decisions like in a split second and it turned into positive yards. So
Mm,
it was good to see. It was good to see.
thank you.
And I got one more question for you. Then I'm gonna let you go. I ain't gonna hold you too long, but this is more about responding to the criticism because we hear it, especially at this level. You hear it at every level, but you hear it a lot more at this level. How do you process constructive criticism from the coach or tough feedback from like the fans, and how do you use it to improve your game?
If it's like negative criticism, I just use that and then try to prove people wrong. But if it's like from a coach, I try to see how they what they're saying and not how they're saying it, and then I'll try to fix what I'm doing wrong.
Gotcha.
All right, I got one more for you, man. What has been your greatest achievement in football so far? In your football career to this point, what has been your greatest achievement?
Um, my greatest achievement is probably just becoming who I am now, even though I'm not where I can be right now. But it took a lot of work to get where I am now.
All right. So again, like I said, man, it's like I said, it's a big game coming up. This really ain't no question. You can piggyback if you want, but like I said, this is a big game. You said you studying film, go back and look at film, go watch that championship game, man. Uh, I like putting people on the spotlight. So this is one of the questions that I'm gonna ask you. Give me your prediction for this game Saturday against the Beaver County Bengals.
Uh, I say, we could go 31, 31, 31, 20.
31-20. I like that.
31-20.
I like that.
You slanging the rock then. Well, okay.
Hey, he had a great game against Erie. We didn't have him last week, so he had a great game against Erie. I think he ended up
Yeah.
going 11 of 21, 176 yards, two rushing touchdowns, two passing touchdowns. So we know he can sling the rock. So that
Yeah.
that ain't nothing we ain't worried about. We know he can sling the rock. So and that was a
Yeah.
great game. And again, if did nobody tell you, that was definitely an excellent
Thank you.
game. We supposed to have you on the show that week after, but
Yeah,
I know you had to take a trip real quick. But other than that, man, we appreciate you for coming on, man, giving us a little bit of your time, man. Again, can't wait to see what you do Saturday, man. Lead us to this victory. And this is our
got
QB
you.
number 5, Colin Stewball. Again, man, we appreciate you for coming on, man.
Thank you. Thank you for
All
having
right,
me.
man. See you Saturday.
Mm.
See you.
All right, people. Yeah, that was Colin. That is our starting quarterback for the Cleveland Broncos. We got a couple of comments in here. Said glad he's back. Let's ball out. Yeah, man. Definitely glad to have him back this week. I mean, he would have been this week, but he had some obligations prior to that. Other than that, yeah, man. I'm
Mm.
glad he's back too, and we could ball out. So, but yeah, like I said, if y'all in Akron or don't have a game, or even if you do have a game and you ain't got nothing to do, I don't care. Leave that game and come to ours, man. We promise to put on a show for you, man. This has been a rivalry brewing. As you can see, both
Mm-hmm.
teams come in 1-1 in both matchups last year. They beat us at their home. We beat them in the championship game when it matters the most.
Mm-hmm.
4:30 p.m. June 6th, Elliott High School. Free entry. You don't have to pay anything. Ain't too many leagues doing that. They charge you hours to go let you come and watch the game for free. So
Mm.
again, like I said, man, make sure y'all come out if y'all ain't got nothing going on, man. Um, like I said, for those who aren't familiar, like I said last year, um, I was the coach there last year. And it was a good game when we played them in PA. I ain't gonna lie to you, Coach Will. It was a great game, honestly. It was a couple of questionable calls, but we don't.
Hmm.
The person I am, I don't bank on. I don't use
Yeah,
bad calls as an excuse for a loss. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's one on
That
the field. Yeah,
yeah, you got to adapt. I mean, things like that
yeah.
happen. No ref in any league is perfect. So let's just say that. But
Hmm.
other than that, we it was a hard fought battle. I think it ended up coming down to a last second kick attempt from us, and it ended up getting blocked or whatnot. What's up, Michael Kimball? That's one of my interns who checking in right now.
So,
We
Mike,
got Will. Yeah, we got Will Shropshire, our running back kicker, checking in. But yeah, like I said, last
yo,
year's game when we was in PA, it was a good game. Like I said, if you watched it, probably not, but it was a good game. We had to get our get back.
it
We had
mattered
to
the
get our
most.
get back. Yeah, we had to get our get back, and we just got it back in the right time. Like I said, it was a championship, and if you watch that championship game, you know it's gonna be a battle again, though.
Hmm. I'm looking forward to it, man. You guys hungry? We hungrier, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so Mike Finney, what's up, Mike Finney, man? Long time no here. He said also only had like 18 guys travel to the away game when Broncos played them. It was true. We were shorthanded, but we ain't go like I said, we ain't gonna use it as an excuse. We got
Mm-mm.
better, we regrouped, and we like I said, we won it when we won the right game. Let's just say that. What's up, Jimmy?
Right.
Jimmy is in here. Um,
Jimmy,
all right,
what's up, Jimmy?
yeah, Jim. So let's recap last week's game. I know we kind of jumping around real quick, but let's recap last week's
Hmm.
game against the Steel City Bobcats. That was I predicted it. I even put it out there. I said it's gonna be a defensive battle. It ended up being a defensive battle. Score ended up being final 12-6.
Hmm.
Um, what did you see, Coach, out there on the field on Saturday?
You know what? I saw a hungry defense, man. I saw a defense that's putting it together. We still got some things to clean up, but I mean, it's hungry out there. Like you said, we had a couple guys that had a good amount of tackles. Some great sacks was going on. We even had a pick six, man. Can't ask for nothing more than that, you know?
Yeah, and as we like I said, as we talk about it, the defense kind of carried us a little bit last week. With some, and actually, I think all our players of the game this week, or players of the week this week, was
Hmm.
defensive players. Yeah, we had players of the week, which is Asian Burt. He ended up leading the team with tackles with 11 and a half. Yeah, he balled out, man. 11 and a half
Fire to the
tackles.
ball.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
Yeah. I see what Timothy Steele, man. Tim, good
Yeah.
game, man. Was
Ten,
that four? Go ahead, four
no, you
tackles,
good. Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
2 sacks, and a pick six.
Listen, and that's from a veteran. I don't.
Yeah,
I really don't. I'm really not gonna put his age because I really don't know his age. But that's from a veteran, man. And that's what you need on a defense like that. The defense that's definitely becoming stingy.
yeah,
Having like I said, pick six, 2 sacks, 4 tackles. I might even miss some tackles, but we just go with the 4 tackles.
yeah,
That's the type of leadership you need.
yeah.
On the team. And then, like I
Yeah.
said, you also had Berkey. We're gonna
Hmm.
bring him on the show in a few minutes here. S also was a player of the week. He ended up having 2.5 sacks and 2 tackles. One of the sacks was the game-winning sack, so that made it clutch for him. Berkey's coming back to the football game, and you could tell he's starting to pick it up. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, so we got a couple of comments that said I watched the live stream and we look really good on both ends of the ball. We did. Offensive wise, we're still clicking, we're still gelling a little bit. But I
Hmm.
think I think we are gonna. This is the game where we're gonna pick up the offensive pace. We started picking it up in the Erie game,
Yeah.
and this is the game I think we go pick it up even more. But other than that, like I said, I like our offense against their defense, and I definitely like our defense against their offense.
Yes, I do.
I'm not gonna make my predictions. Well, I will make a prediction, but it'll be at the end of the live stream.
Yeah.
Nathan Foster, what's up, man? He said, yes, sir. I love my defense. They did their thing per usual. Of course, they definitely did their thing, man.
You know, as I'm as we sitting here, I got the game playing in the background just to, just to see. And what you said, and we saw the defensive line. That's we didn't shut them out, but the interior of the defensive line, good job, man. Like the girl that had that pressure all day and be able to make room for your secondary to do some stuff on there. It's really good job for them.
For sure, for sure. All right, so we're about to bring on our second guest, which is Mr. Berkey, one of the player of the weeks, actually. Like I said again, he had 2.5 sacks, 2 tackles. One of the sacks was key to securing the victory for us in PA. So we just gonna go ahead and bring Berkey on. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, fellas?
What's
What's
good,
going
Mister
on?
Mister 2.5 sacks, two tackles.
Yeah, another day at the office.
Man, listen, hey, you know what's so crazy? Because you said it the very first practice you came to. You said it. You was like, "Hey, let me get my feet back wet." And and each week you're starting to improve more and more and more of when you said, "Let me get my feet wet." So, what are you doing that's bringing you back into this game again? What are you doing?
I think it's more mental because I trained for the years I was gone out the way, and like you can always train, but you can never train for like a real moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like reading. You can read so much, but you ain't gonna actually know life until you go through a moment. I think it's an experiences. The game coming to me, the speed of the game. Like I ain't have nobody running at me with full pads on, so it's like you can't train for that, or I can't train for no 300-pound man trying to throw me around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like as the game coming to me, as the game's going, it's coming to me back slowly but surely.
For sure, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna follow up with this question, man. And then, like I said, Coach Will got a couple of questions for you as well. So it's more about handling pressure because, like I said, this game comes Saturday. It's you gonna be in a dogfight in them trenches, man. I'm pretty sure Jimmy probably gonna end up putting you back down in them trenches. I don't know the game plan, but about handling the pressure. How do you maintain your focus and composure in high pressure situations, like such as tie games in the final minute? Like let me like say for instance, it's 12-6. Steel City is moving the ball, and you was able to get the final sack. Like, how did you handle that pressure? Because if not, that game could have possibly went a whole different way. How do you be able to handle pressure?
Man, I ain't gonna fake you. I was dead tired, but I told the guys on the line, I said, I'm gonna make it up right here. I'm getting it. I told them I'm getting them. I promise you, I done told them guys that I'm getting them right here. But it's all about where I came from for real. It's like, okay, I done seen the bottom of the barrel. Now it's time to start doing something better. And I love these guys. Like I'm starting to get closer to the team. So it's like it's more of a brotherhood. And I feel like if I don't get to it, I'm gonna let the guys down. So I'll just play my part and do what I can do. Which I know they line was tired, just like we tired. So I'm like, he got me by like 50 pounds. I'm about to get him. So you know what I'm saying? It's like it's more of like everybody out here tired, but I gotta do my part. I gotta do my part. I don't want the game to be lost because of me.
I ain't mad at it. That's a great answer.
Hey, I'm gonna follow with that with tell me about some time about some leaderships, man. How many times you had to show leadership on the field, in certain situations?
Well, it's like when we was up 12-0 for a good bit of the game. So it's like I see guys, a couple guys laughing, what I'm saying, joking. You gotta say, hey, this ain't over with. This is not over with. You know what I'm saying? I done played on teams where we up big and they come back and win. Like
Hmm.
specifically the first preseason game we played, we was winning the whole game. And then bam. So it's like,
Yeah.
we gotta remember, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna want that feeling again. I know I don't want that feeling again. So it's like, and then I know defense win championships. Offense sell tickets, defense win championships. So we got to stay at our best for the team to elevate. I feel like the defense got to elevate, and I don't think that'll be the heart of the team. So it's like one game at a time. But you got to keep focused every second of the game. It ain't over till that mug say 0-0-0.
Hmm.
Definitely, definitely. So look, so basically, we get a lot of criticism, especially on this level. A lot of people probably kind of counted the Broncos out, especially after losing to the Rapids and then turning around and losing um, to the Ravens. So we heard the criticism from the fans. But how do you process constructive criticism from like the coaches and the fans? And how do you use it to improve your game?
it all starts with accountability. So, you know what I'm saying? We lost some games. So I went back and watched the film. I see where I went wrong at. I can't control what nobody else do. I can't control the actions of others during the game. I knew where I messed up at. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens game, speaking specifically, I missed like 3 tackles. And I told myself, never in my life I missed that many tackles, and it won't happen again. So it's like a mental processing of, okay, I got to be here at this time, be here at that time. And it starts with film. So the more film I watch, I know what to be ready for. So it's like, it's just preparation, mental preparation.
And that's definitely what a good ball player does, man. Study film, man. Learn your player. I mean, not your players, but learn your opponent's tendencies. You know, it goes all the way down to the to looking at film and learning how a lineman lines up. You can tell whether it's run or pass. So that's definitely a good thought process. And you're a veteran. You've been around this game a long time. So I like that. I like that from you, Berkey.
Yes, sir.
And
One
then
game at a time. Hey, it feel good to be back. I tell you that now. It feel good to be back. It feel good.
um,
I just
speaking
like the
on mental
brotherhood we got
preparation,
going.
man, what's your hmm?
No, I said I like the brotherhood we got going. We're getting closer as we go each game. I feel like we're getting closer, especially the defense.
For sure.
Yeah, I do too. All right. Speaking of mental preparation, man, what's your pregame rituals? You got any like pregame things that you go through, whether it be like before you leave the house, when you get to the field, things of that nature.
Well, first, I gotta drink a couple cups of coffee because these young guys be running crazy. but nah, but nah, get to the field, do my duel, and then like I just like relaxing because I used to be the all rah rah, but I'm not the talkative type. I never been the talkative type. I just want to play, so it's like keeping myself relaxed. I want to use too much energy in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? So I focus and channel the energy getting ready for game time. So it's like mental relaxation,
Mhm.
like meditation.
Okay, I like that.
Uh, all right. So look, I know you mentioned a little bit about being a good teammate, and being it as a brotherhood. But what does it actually really mean to you to to be a good teammate or a brotherhood? And how do you demonstrate it both on and off the field?
Well, like to me, like let's speak on we gonna speak on brotherhood family. Like I got a lot of brothers, so like when I feel like my brother down, let's say a teammate missed a tackle or something, or I'm gonna speak on like Gabe. Gabe, they score dude tackle Gabe missed a tackle, whatever, missed a pass, and I went to him, hey bro, you gonna get it next. Next thing you know, he's next play, he went and knocked his head off. So it's like being able to lift your brother up, you know what I'm saying, to remind him like everybody make mistakes, but it ain't the last play. It's always just forget the last play and move on to the next play. The most important thing is always the next play. Do not dwell on nothing you did wrong. So it's like, and I when you feel that support, I feel like, yeah, we might still make mistakes, but at the end of the day, we'll be comfortable enough to come back and do something better the next play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being able to uplift each other. Tough times, they get to the 20, get in the red zone. We know like, okay, I do my part. My brother got me. You know what I'm saying? Or defensive line, we open the holes. The linebacker gonna fill it up. So it's like the trust. The brotherhood builds trust. So if I know my brother gonna do his part, I know he gonna do his part. So it's building that trust with the brotherhood.
Like that.
Love that.
I love that. All right, do me a favor. Walk me through some decisions makers you make, like on a crucial fourth down play. It's end of the game, fourth down. We get that fourth down, we get out the field, we win the game. Walk me through your mindset and your mental preparation in that game.
And this should be a great question for you, Berkey, because literally it was fourth down against the Bobcats and 12-6 game could have went anyway. So that's a great question. I would like to know your mindset as well.
Oh, I don't mind. Hey, listen, I was first of all, I'm tired. I was tired. When I say tired, I was tired, but I'm like, ain't nothing stopping me. So it's like when I'm lining up and the offensive lineman talking shit too at the end of the, he's talking stuff. So he like, oh, all you can do is go outside. All you can do is go outside. So I'm like, all right. So I tell myself, I said, I'm about to fake inside and go outside again. So what I do is I'm getting down. I'm like, man, I'm tired, but game, we end this play right here. We just stop him right here. It's over with. So get down. I'm talking about. I'm watching the ball because I'm like, man, they about to go on two. I'm thinking they about to go on two. So I'm watching the ball get snapped. So I fake inside and go outside. I say, oh, I got him. It's just, man, it's just like once I seen the quarterback, it's tunnel vision. It's like, well, we got to get this game over with. We can't lose this. We already lost a good close
Mhm.
one. We ain't losing this one. We is not losing this. So it was like it's all about just getting the job done. The whole time in my head is get the job done, get the job done.
I respect that. Like I said,
Hmm.
the defense definitely carried us. They play. Y'all played one hell of a game. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, my prediction was that anyway.
Hmm.
I said it wasn't gonna be a high scoring game. I actually said it was gonna be a very defensive battle. And it was. And with the stats I'm putting on the screen now, yeah, I had one pick six, 5 sacks, 43 total tackles. Y'all allowed 167 passing yards, but you only gave up 47 rushing yards with 3 fumble recoveries and no telling how many more that you forced. I think it was like 5 forced fumbles. We recovered 3. Man, that's one hell of a defensive game, man. That's a stat that I think most defensive coaches would live with.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yes,
like
sir.
defense win championships. That's all I can speak on. I just be happy for that.
I ain't
When
mad
it's a
at you.
defensive game, it's all mental. But that physical, hey, it be tough.
All right, but we ain't gonna keep you on long. We ain't gonna hold you. Did you have anything else for him, Coach Will?
Yeah, I got one thing for you, man. So far, up to this point, what's been your greatest achievement in your career, football wise?
My bad. No, well, I did win a championship. I got a couple championships. I won a championship. My last one with the Silverbacks. But my greatest achievement is I feel like coming back this time. And that being said, like being away for so long, and then just coming back and be able to still bang around. I'm 35 now, so like football years, that's ancient. So it's like, but it still feel good being able to get out there and I feel like healthy, being healthy, still playing. That's my greatest
Hmm.
achievement is being able to overcome the mentality of people saying, hang it up, but still being able to, do my thing.
Well, like I said, we definitely appreciate you, and hopefully you can give us another one of these games coming this Saturday. 2.5 sacks. Make it more than that, to be honest with you. Hopefully you can give us more, man. But we appreciate you for coming in, man. Letting us interview, letting the people, letting the fans get to know you a little bit more. And definitely give you your congrats on being one of the players of the week. We didn't tell y'all. I don't think nobody told y'all, but you definitely was nominated as one of the players of the week. So salute to you, Berkey, man. And like I said, hopefully we get another game like that out of you this weekend.
Yeah, I'm mentally and physically preparing for it, so we'll see.
We'll see. All right, man. We'll see you on Saturday, man.
Yes, sir.
See you
All
Saturday,
right.
man.
All right.
All right, P, ladies and gentlemen. We also want to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. It's just a dad from Akron Clothing Company, clothing store, whatnot. Make sure if y'all in Akron, which we are in Akron this weekend, stop by before the game and go and check out some of this apparel,
Hmm.
man. And then also another shout out to one of our other sponsors, which is Quality Scrubs, proud sponsor of the Cleveland Broncos, man. I know y'all cars dirty, so go on up there and get them washed. Jimmy will get you right. Jimmy, Lauren, they'll get you right, man. So make sure
Hmm.
y'all go and check out our sponsors, man. All right, so Coach, before we bring
Yes,
on
sir.
Paulie, how you feel? How you feel about coming into this Bengals game, man?
I feel very confident, man. I feel like you said, our guys are getting it together. Everybody knows in football, offense is going to be the one to take the time, but our defense is ramping up. Our defense, like you said, they're getting their brotherhood together. Those guys are talking with each other. Those guys are actually getting in sync. I do feel like it's going to be a defensive battle this week, and I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I got our guys coming out on top, but I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup. It's been brewing for a minute.
Yeah, because like I said, I can't speak on them, but I know they probably did have this date circled on the calendar. We knew it was going to be a rematch against them this year. We knew we would play them again, whether it was 2A or 3A. We both ended up moving up to 3A. And I know they licking
Hmm.
their chops to get back at us, man. Like I said, because the first game when they beat us in PA, I think we only actually lost about, like I said, I think it was like 2 or 3 points. We ended up losing on a block field goal, and then turn around in the championship game, being up big, we kind of got lax, and we kind of, was like, oh, this game is out of hand. And I think you might have mentioned, no, Berkey might have. Sometimes you can't let your score dictate the game, thinking that you're up and this game is over. Uh, and you're gonna cruise through it. No, so like I said, in being in the championship game, we got up kind of big, and we was thinking, big head a little bit, like, oh, we up 20. I think I want to say it was 21-7 or zero. We was up big first half, first quarter, whatnot, and
Mm-hmm.
um and like I said, we got the big head. And this team, I don't take nothing from them. I respect this team because they are battle. They are battle tested. Right now, I think they're like 5-0.
I was
Number
about to ask what their
six.
record was.
Yeah, like they 5-0. They're number six in the Midwest right now. They're ranked number six in the Midwest as a 3A team. So it will be a battle. I would love to knock the crown off the head, even though I think we still own it. But it would be a team. It would change the team to knock them off, and if we could do it convincingly, then hey,
Yeah,
we in here. Nato Rack said, "Good luck this week." Yeah, man. Like I said, we ain't
yeah.
overlooking nobody. We definitely coming the ball. I know y'all coming the ball, so I don't even have to say that. And Bert said it was 2 points in the field goal. That's what that's
Okay,
that's what they beat us by. But
okay,
other than
okay.
that, like I said, I know they go come to play ball. I respect that QB over there. They got. I respect the linebacker core. I respect that. Just respect the
Hmm.
team because they gritty. They don't give up.
Yeah, and get out the mud. That's a good team right there.
Yeah, so it'll definitely be a banger. And then you also got the game after us, the Fire and the Hurricane. So basically, it's basically rematches of last year's 2A
Hmm.
and 3A championship game. But like I
Yeah,
said, hopefully we come out, we jump out on top and stay on top.
yeah, for sure.
But all right, we about to bring in everybody know him as Paulie, or Parlay, whatever y'all want to call him. I call him Paul, Parlay, Paulie. His name is Paul Henderson Jr. And as we speaking about the championship match last year, or championship game last year, this is the guy who went viral off that championship game. Like my guy had ESPN, what it is, Barstool Sports. Uh,
Barstool,
he
Bleacher
had
Report,
he had every
everybody.
sports network talking about it this play. So what's going on, my guy?
So think, man. What's up with everybody, man? How y'all feeling, man? God is good. I'm
What's
happy
going
to be
on?
here,
Hey
man.
man. Hey
Yeah.
man, I'm glad I finally been able to get you on the show. I've been trying to get you on this show for about 3 weeks,
hey,
man, and I'm finally glad I got you, man.
hey, I'm happy to
So
be here,
look,
man.
before we even jump into the good questions, I just want to know how you feel about coming. I just want to know how you feel about this game Saturday, man, knowing that you probably are gonna be keyed on, especially if we put you on offense.
Hmm.
Everybody knows you now. They're gonna key on you. How you feel about this game, man?
Uh, I feel I feel really focused for because like Berkey said, like we've been bonding with one another. Like even though we've been making our mistakes and falling, we've been able to lean on one another. I've been seeing it a lot. It's been a more positive outcome instead of like negative, like how we used to like bring each other down. You know how football is,
Yeah.
it'll be like
Yeah,
brotherly
yeah.
love. We go bicker and argue and fight, but then we come together in the end and we always come out with the dub on the end. Like, and that's what I love to see, the growth. That's why we all been doing it. Like that's why even the older guys is out here teaching us the game and teaching us off the field is also like, humbling us. I just love how we stay together, and that's what they do. The Bengals is very good at doing that. They do that from whistle to whistle, from the beginning to the end. So that's what I hope we can come out there and do, and punch them in the mouth and enjoy the game and just have fun for real. Show the people why we play football.
All right. So look, so to piggyback off that a little bit, since this is kind of a big game, it's a big game for both teams because, like I said, both got something to prove. They're coming in 5-0.
Yeah.
We're coming in 2-0. Well, 2-0 PF 3A regular season. How
Hmm.
do you prepare for? Well, let's just say, how do you prepare for games like this, and what do you look for when you like breaking down game film?
My bad. You mind repeating that again?
Oh yeah, I was just saying for games like this, these big games, can mental shift in the season. How do you prepare for it, especially like when it's coming down to breaking down game film? Like, how do you prepare for games like this?
Uh, I like to go back and look at my mistakes where I messed up and see where I can get better at my game so that I can sharpen myself. And, like I said, again, iron sharpen iron. And, like, that's what the game, it's been humbling me a lot. Like, like I ain't the best player in the world, but I love trying to feel like the best and giving it my all. So I don't really know what to say about that. I don't have like the best routine where I have everything prepared and everything. I just show up and show out.
Hey, it's good when you can do something like that, though.
Yeah. This my motivation right here, man. My family.
I ain't
I,
mad at you.
Mhm.
I
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my family for real.
All right. I do got one for you, man. Tell me the time you had to step up as a leader. It didn't have to be as a captain of a football team, but just tell me one time you had to step up as a leader on the field and take me through that.
Uh, I feel like it was in practice. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and it's weird that I'm saying that because I'll be telling my brother like practice, like joking at practice and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But I feel like it really was practice, like how the new people who merged when we did this merge. I feel like it was. I thought it was going to be rough, and it was going to like it wasn't going to be a great outcome how it is now. Like how we is now, I love the feeling that we got now. And like that first feeling at practice, I was all against it. Like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Boo, Cleveland this, Cleveland that. And then like it actually turned out good. Like joining back with Cleveland and everything is seeing like how it is really it really is about like brotherhood and becoming a man for real. Like it really is
Mm-hmm.
bigger than what we plan right now. Like the leadership thing goes a long way. Like we got our children, we got the kids, the youth, the community, the people. Like they look up to us and see us doing this and see it as a way to. It's not always like, oh, I love playing football. Sometimes it do be like you don't want to play it, but it gets you an escape. Where you can
Mm-hmm.
feel and bring that peace and all that anger and energy out and turn it into something positive. You don't want to but
Yeah.
football not a nice game. It's not nice at all. But I do, enjoy it a lot.
I
All
love
right.
that. I love that.
I do too. So look, speaking of the brotherhood and how the team is starting to come together more and more after the merger, because a lot of people thought it probably wouldn't work. And like I said, we still gelling. We still gelling. We
Mm-hmm.
haven't even fully all the way gelled and clicked yet. And I feel like once we do, we will be dangerous. But
Absolutely.
yeah. So what does being a good teammate mean to you, and how do you demonstrate it? Like, whether it's on or off the field, how do you demonstrate you personally demonstrate what a good teammate would be?
Uh, I feel like a good teammate would be like uh would be someone who's very vocal and know how to communicate and be sharp minded like a floor general, and just always positive with the game. Knowing that we go have the lowest at lows where we want to bend but don't break. It's okay to bend, it's okay to miss plays and mess up, but like as long as you come out on top and finish the game strong, that's all that matters is that you gave it your all. Can you ask yourself at the end of the game you gave it your all? Like that's what I feel like that is to me. I don't see it no other way. Like, ball game is game, and y'all know game too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
I like that. All right, man. I also want to go and go about that and ask you, give me your mental preparation for like your pregame rituals, things you go through right before we hit the field and while we hit the field and how you get in that mode, how you get in that zone.
oh man, it's I one is music, you know, and the little Snoop Dogg. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I was thinking young boy. I was
Yeah,
like, I know he's a young boy fan, but Snoop. All right, then.
Yeah,
If you got a little taste in music, but all right, go ahead
yeah.
though.
yeah. I listen to music. Like I said, I do. I don't know, man. really like boring. I'm a boring person for real. If y'all really did like, boy, relax. If y'all did like a day with me, like I don't know, I'm not really. I'm very quiet. Like I'm like that silent person until I get
Hmm.
psyched up and hyped up and I'm feeling the energy and everything. I don't really say too much or really be celebrating and everything like that. I be trying to
Right.
be like focused, but this week I'm coming with that fire. I'm on that. I'm feeling it this week. I got to be prepared. I know they not coming to play, so I can't play either. Or think they coming to just yeah, they coming in there with that pressure for sure. I'm ready. I'm ready for sure. It's gonna be
Somebody
a big.
said Robert Littlejohn, the Cobras linebacker, said he's a cool guy, Paulie. He just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's my guy. That's love, man. That's what I said. I love. This is why we do it. I love to meet other people, and they get to come up here and tell their story too. Also, man. And we all got a purpose.
We
Like for
definitely
real.
all got a purpose here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't even think you really found yours all the way completely yet, but it's coming though, Paul. I know, I tell you that all the time, man. I'm like, hey, listen, I
Yeah.
rock with you. I told you that all last season, man. I was like, I rock with you, bro. Like, and you
Yeah.
knew that. Like, I'm the
Yeah.
first. I'm gonna show you love, and I'm gonna give you your flowers while you here, man.
I, I
You
respect
you
that. I respect.
want you want hell of yeah, you definitely one hell of a player, man. That's especially on this level, man.
Thank you,
But
man. That mean a lot.
I gotta ask you
You
this
too.
question. I gotta ask you two of them, but go ahead.
No, I said that mean a lot coming from you, man. Like it really do. You know, I may not know who you is, but it's just like who, your heart, you know, like you come off different when you say stuff, and even if it may seem like it's harsh, like I love how you straightforward about it, you know.
Yes, I mean sometimes you gotta get that tough love, and then sometimes you just gotta be honest with a person. And like I said, bro, I honestly the first time I met you, I was just like, hey, I know you. Hey, remember the first time I met you? I think it was in Cincinnati when we played in that in the University of Cincinnati. And I said, oh, dude, crazy. That's the first thing I thought. But then once I got to know you, man, I realized like, nah, you ain't who I thought you was. No lie. Then, like I said,
Yeah,
once I seen your game, once I seen you
yeah,
actually play the game, I was like, I can see why he's so passionate.
yeah.
Like you are a winner. You want to win, and
Thank you.
that's the type of player on your team, one that wants to win, that's passionate. Sometimes people take being passionate as a bad thing, and it's not always bad. It's sometimes that passion is just that dog in you trying to come out.
Hmm.
That's the
But look,
truth, man. That's the
let me
truth.
ask you this question because let me ask you this though because of the game this weekend. So again,
Okay.
like I said before I brought you on, man. You probably one of the virals. You definitely went viral, man. How you feel about this game? Give me your prediction. I like to put people on the spotlight, so give me your prediction.
Uh, Man, we giving out belts. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I don't know no score, nothing like that. I just know we giving out belts. That's it. Simple. We coming up and we gonna show out, man. We gonna put on for the city. We gonna come and show what the Broncos, where we coming, why we do this every day, and why we show up together. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's gonna be a beautiful day on that day. I'm not gonna
Yes,
lie.
sir.
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
You got
Man,
anything you want to ask them, Coach
Yeah. So
Will?
you know what? I had a question, but I'm gonna remix this question because I want to know. We talking about like your game management, what you do, indecisive. I mean, decisiveness right in that moment. That play, we all know the play that went viral. Tell me what
mhm.
was going through your head as the play was developing and when you scored.
Oh, oh, give me the ball. I'm gonna show y'all what I do. Like Quelo, you feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even think I was gonna get the ball for real, but like Big Bro really trusted me. He subbed me in with
Hmm.
the last minute for real, knowing that I was capable of scoring that touchdown and handling that pressure in moments like that. Even though he
Hmm.
never seen me really play or ball for real, but he knew
Mm-hmm.
he can trust me. And when he did that end coach, like Jimmy, man, I love him to death, man. He let me get the opportunity and they ain't go against it or nothing. He let Quelo do what he do best, man. And it was fun. Like I even said in the huddle, like, give me the ball, run the same play again. I got you all. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was wild. Like I'm like, bro, I gotta make this play, and everybody was against me. I felt it. It felt like it was a target on my back. I felt like I had to, overcome it in the end because I know like God don't play about me. He got me for sure. Like, and I've been through so much, and that was a opportunity that I had to run with and don't look back. And that's why I'm here right now today speaking with y'all, and I'm grateful for that. For
Love that.
Yeah, like I said, and that's what I heard. I definitely after the situation happened. I mean,
real.
after the play, I think I asked him. I might have asked somebody. I was like, "Hey, did y'all really call a bubble or like what happened?" Like, cause it was confusing. And then Quello came to the side. I was like, "Bro, Paulie said just give him the ball," and that's what I did. And like I said,
That's
man, you made one of the most amazing plays. Like I said again, man, I've been around this level of pro advancement or semi-pro, whatever you decide y'all want to call it. I've been around this level. I've seen some great plays. This is definitely one of my top fives. And this is not just because you a Bronco, but this is definitely one of my top five plays I have seen at this level, man. To take
That's
a quick
love.
pass. Didn't even move off
Mm-hmm.
the line of scrimmage. Take a quick pass and house call it in a game.
You
Like,
know,
bro,
my
we got to
stepson
get
like
more of that.
Mm-hmm.
my stepson love McQueen. Be like, "Ka-chow." Oh, bro. Hey, oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, see, Jimmy said the same thing, man. Jimmy said you just gotta trust your playmakers, and I'm glad we trusted you. I'm glad Quillo had a trust in you. I'm glad you had trust in yourself to knew that once
That
that
part.
ball touched your hand, you just.
Yeah, that part. Oh, bro. Thank
So
you,
look,
man.
how did you feel after going viral off that? Like, how did it feel for you though?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you know what's fucked up? Being broken viral. Like I'm really, like I'm viral as fuck. Everybody be know, like anywhere I go now, like everybody know who I am a little bit now. And I like love it, but it's like, you know, I'm not even worried about the money part. I just love the game and I respect it. And it humbled me a lot because I was playing a whole different game. And I'm happy to be back where I'm supposed to be at. Like, and it feels so
Mm-hmm.
good being here. And I don't want to go back to who I once used to be. I'm happy here now. I'm enjoying my peace. I'm playing my game. I'm doing what I love to do, man. Like I can't. We just got blessed with our own home and everything. And my family was here to like support me and keep me going through everything I was going through. Like I don't mean to get emotional, but bro, it's like real,
Talk to him,
like
man.
mental health, real, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really be battling like the family curse, bro. Like it be feeling like I got a target on my back. And one thing can ruin all of that and take all my potential away from me, and I can be nothing. Like it hit different. I don't know. I just be
Not to be. Hey,
overthinking.
listen. I ain't gonna stop you. Speak your mind,
Mm-hmm.
bro. This is a platform for it. Speak your mind, bro. I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
stop you,
Yeah,
man. I'm sitting
yeah,
here listening. A lot of people
yeah,
probably need to hear this though, so I ain't gonna
for
stop
real.
you, man.
Yes.
That's why I said I don't mean to like anybody go always think I'll be trying to be different or think I'm special. Bro, I don't want to think any less or any more like I'm better than somebody, bro. Like I really want to, show what we all capable of doing something. And I know that's what this is showing me. Like, unconditional love and everything and seeing the characteristics and everybody and bonding with everybody it's taught me a lot. Like it really
Mm-hmm.
has. And I don't want to like feel like I gotta judge people or act like somebody I'm not just to fit in with, or be cool with everybody or like minded or kind like I don't know. It'd be a lot. Like I'd be struggling trying to feel like I gotta fit in. I just like
Mm-hmm.
being myself. I like enjoying being myself. I'm a real cool laid back kid. I'm boring. Shoot, I'm from Ravenna. Like I don't know, my lifestyle real boring, bro. You say where is Ravenna? People, what is that? Ravenna? Like I don't know what that is. Like but I'm just grateful to be who I am. I got a different heart and a different drive and motivation when I do this, like you said, my purpose, and I don't mean to come off rude or disrespectful to people. I can be accountable when I do wrong, and when I mess
Mm-hmm.
up, I can most definitely correct myself and apologize when I mess up because I know I'm not perfect, you know or the best person ever. Because I know I'm rude and I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm an asshole with a purpose. Like dead ass. Like I don't know how else to say it. I can't be nice. The world not nice. Every time I've been nice, they didn't spit in my face and play with my talent or potential and kick me to the side like like
Mm-hmm.
I'm human like everybody else. I'm just so numb because I'm so angry from the stuff I've been through where nothing really bothers me or it don't really affect me. And I don't like feeling like that. That's why I'm glad I got met y'all. Y'all show me a different side where I can don't gotta be tough Tony all the time or be the biggest gangster or like this. It's like love, man. It's peace. Like it's just a lot of stuff that I wish I was a part of that I should have been around more in my environment that could have helped me prosper better. And I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
don't know.
oh, we get it. That's why I'm sitting here listening. I'm letting a
Yeah,
vent
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. Like
Yeah.
I
Just
seen
say.
a couple of comments talking about men mental health awareness. Yeah, so I get it,
Mm-hmm.
Paulie. Uh, like I said, the first time I met you, I did get the wrong vibe, and then like I said, once I knew you, I was like, yeah, that the vibe that I had was wrong, and like I said, and ever since that day, man, I've been locked in with you, man. Whether it's just even though what's up, you good, like just hey, we had you mic'd up the other day. As soon as you said I want to be mic'd up, I was like, good, because I've been waiting on it. I was waiting to put the mic on
yeah,
you. Let's see what my guy be talking about out here on this field, and if y'all didn't watch his mic'd up session, it's on our YouTube, Cleveland Broncos. Go check it
Please
out,
watch it.
man.
Look,
Please
Yeah.
watch it. It's good.
hey, hold on.
I think he's going to do something. I don't know what he's going to do, but yeah. If y'all ain't watched the man, go and watch the man. Paulie's a good guy, man. He's gonna have the
Truly.
he. This is what it is, especially at this level. People as soon like I said, as soon as you people think being passionate is aggressive, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, that's just the dog who mic'd up next. I don't know, Bert. I don't know who I'm micing up this
Y'all,
weekend.
y'all see this though?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the babies.
Great.
Yeah. I love
Hey,
that.
I love it. But like I said, Paul, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man, telling your story, man. Definitely, it's all love. You got my number now, so you can hit me up if you just want to chat. It ain't even got to be football, bro. You can just hit my line anytime. Man. I'm 100%, man.
That's love, man. I appreciate
And
y'all inviting
Yes,
me out
sir.
here on here and everything too.
we gonna get you back on here again because I know you have one of these breakout games, and I'm like, oh, Paulie, the
Let's
player of the
go.
week again. So let's get him back on the
Mm-hmm.
show again.
See,
Anything
I'm
you want to
like
say
that.
to him, Coach Will?
Nah, man, good luck this weekend. Also,
Thank
thank you for sharing your story, man. A lot of times, especially with being a former player, we use this game. We know what it is, but we use this game as a getaway. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we go through so much stuff during the week that Saturday can't get here fast enough for us guys. Sometimes, and being around that brotherhood, that locker room, those different guys, we all have different stories. But coming together on those Saturdays, man, nothing else matters for those couple hours, man. It's a
you.
beautiful thing. So a lot of guys need to hear that, especially these guys that's playing this game that we play, or that I played and that you're still playing. Um, we need that. We need more guys to tell their story and to be real like that because we do face we go through these things. We doing stuff for our family.
Absolutely.
We want our families and communities to see us in a different light. You know what I'm saying? And this kind of gives us a chance to do so. So I love it, man.
Bert
Thank you.
said, yeah,
I was,
Bert said love Paulie
bro,
too, man.
I love you, brother. That's
Yeah.
love, man. For real. That's
But all
my
right, like I
guy.
said, man,
Hey,
appreciate you
that's
for
the
coming on,
hey,
Paulie. Huh?
That hybrid player right there too. That boy different, bro.
Ain't he?
Different.
Ain't
Like
he?
that.
Ain't he? I
He
tell he
like
player of the
that.
week this week. 11 and a half. He led the whole team with 11 and a half tackles this week.
He like that.
He really liked that though. But like I said, man, I appreciate you coming on, Paulie, man. We about to get ready to shut the show down. It's been a great show. Again, hopefully we can get you on here again. Like I said, you got my number, man. You can always just tap in with me, man. And we'll see you Saturday. Let's ball out Saturday.
Bro, that's the yeah. You know what the mission is, man.
For
Y'all have
sure,
a
for
good
sure. All right, my guy.
night. Yeah.
All right. Coach Will faded out, but like I said, we appreciate it, Chop. We appreciate everybody for tuning in or whatnot, watching the show. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Ooh. Yeah. So like I said, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching the show. Again, game this Saturday. We kick off at 4:30 against the Beaver County Bengals. Dang, I missed all of it. I thought it just started. Nah, we started at Prevail. Okay, I like that. I like that prediction. Prevail 30-7. I mean, but I think it's gonna be a defense. I don't think it's gonna be. I would love for it to be a BTA. Let me say that. I would love for it to be that. But I don't think it's going to be completely a BTA. I really think it's going to be another defensive game. I feel like it's going to be whoever has the ball at the end of the game. I think I might have made that statement. But I feel like it's going to be whoever got the ball at the end of the game, got the ball last at the end of the game, who's going to win it. But like I said again, I'm gonna throw this graphic up for you. If you're not busy and if you're in Akron, even if you're not in Akron, if you're in Cleveland, you Ravenna, wherever you're from, man, come check out this game, man. It's gonna live up to the hype. I promise you it is. Again, you got two undefeated teams coming into this. Two teams that battled for a 2A PAFL championship. It literally came down to Paulie on a quick pass. It wasn't even a screen, but on a quick pass uh, to secure the touchdown and to secure the victory for us. Make sure y'all, like I said, make sure y'all come out and watch a great game. It's gonna be a very impressive game. Uh, but into other notes, man. On other notes, we'll see y'all later. Hold on. I got some predictions. I'm sorry. I don't want to leave y'all out here. So I got a 28-12 victory for us. Um, Carrollton 27-23 Broncos. I'm at the QB next week. Hey, I love that Pavel. And if y'all didn't know, Pavel is Paul's brother. So that's who Pavel is. If y'all didn't know. It's gonna be tightly contested for sure. It's a love and hate battle this weekend. You're right. You're right, Jimmy. I said that. I said they may have had this game circled. I probably would have, especially the way the game ended. I probably would have had this game circled as well because I need my get back. But unfortunately, they trying to catch us now because we are the reigning champs of 2A. So, yeah. You got anything you want to say, Coach Will? Oh, well, okay. I don't know if he froze up. He froze up a little bit. Okay, well, other than that, then we go end the show, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in, check us out again. We here next week again with the recap of this game and going into the following game. Until next week, we'll see y'all.